Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? We are continuing where we left off yesterday, and we have a batch of nice red Dominican amber. What's up, Keith? Welcome to the show. How you doing? So we had a gross miscalculation of price yesterday. This was priced $5 a gram yesterday. It's 15 now because we were selling it way below cost yesterday. Had to make some estimates, and sometimes the math is wrong. So whoever got reds yesterday, good job. And this piece, which is this is a good red, not the craziest. This one's at 30. It's 2 grams. This one's at 30. What's up, Angelica? Welcome to the show. This one's not even my fave either. Let's see. What's up, Christy? Welcome to the show. How's everybody's families doing? All right, piece number 2. And where's my stronger flashlight? Need that red one. Don't know where that flashlight is, so we'll be using this one. All right, piece number 2. Red amber is the amber from the very top of an amber deposit, and it gets oxidized and turns red. The skin turns red, the amber turns red. It's a very rare and valuable color. This one looks cool. Thank you, Angelica. Love and light to you as well. All right, so this one looks very dark. A little too dark for my tastes. That one's a super dark red amber that's almost too oxidized. But you can see the skin is very different than typical red amber. So this one's so-so. Let's see. We like the more translucent ones. Both of those are pretty dark so far. Let's see. Next one. Let's see. These guys are at 15 a gram. This one looks pretty gemmy. This one's looking better. Let me get the price on it. This guy's 2 grams, so he's at 30. And boom, there we go. There we go. Cherry, like wine red. Gorgeous colors. This is what I'm talking about. So red amber starts off as yellow amber like all other ambers, except for this is closer to the earth. And since oxygen can get this stuff while it's still in the raw, it oxidizes and turns super red. So it's a rare color. Whereas most amber is yellow like this. You guys see the difference in the color? That's yellow amber with a big old ant in it. That's red amber. And we also have some museum grade insects to open up too. Let's see. Da-da-da. How about another one? Ooh, this one looks pretty small. Let's hope it's nice and gemmy. Ooh. Oh, this one looks rich. Where's my other flashlight? The other flashlight's better for this, though. Need to find that. There it is. All right, watch this, guys. This will show it better. All right, so red amber. Check it out. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. And this is at 15 a gram. This is like the cream of the crop of every amber deposit is the very top. Hee hee ha ha. Yeah, we're looking at reds. They're at 15 a gram. This one's probably just 2 grams maximum or less. Oh, the red's so good. Yeah, we can do inclusions right after this. This one's 2 grams exactly, so this one's at 30. Oh man, 30 bucks. That's a good red amber. Let's see. The other ones before that I said were too dark, still a little too dark. But this is at 30. Number 4 here at 30. That's a good red amber. Let's do another one. This one looks a little bit bigger, or maybe not. Ooh, this one looks rich as well. Boom, beautiful color. That's red amber. This piece, 2.7. That one's... I think I might be able to lower the price on these. But let's do some inclusions. All right, so this is a bag of more of the museum grade inclusions that we were doing. These ones all have a price list here. So depending on which one we get, the prices are all here. Minimum price for these ones is 180, and some of them go up to 700. There's one in particular, a spider, that everybody's been waiting for. So We'll see. Anthony Villarreal, I'm glad you're here because I didn't want to open up the spider without you. So next insect inclusion coming up. Yeah, there's a 550 enhydro. And when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, wow, I get it. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, this one. Big beetle. This is another one of the lower priced ones. Rock retail, yes, I have beautiful green amber from Mexico, and that's a very, very special color. All right, this one's a big beetle, super big, medium clarity. This one's at 180, and it does not get my recommendation yet because usually beetles are kind of cryptic, and I know we got a lot better ones coming through. But that being said, let's take a look at it. Pretty clear, but beetles, yeah, beetles are a little bit more difficult insects in amber. They usually just don't show as much. So the one's at 180. We're gonna go right on to the next one. If anybody's interested in stuff that we opened yesterday, here's a feather, a partial feather at 400. That is a feather from the time of the dinosaurs, and it could be a dinosaur feather. Fun fact, scientists don't know how to differentiate dinosaur feathers from bird feathers. And we might be in the best position to figure that out on this live feed because we have 4 feathers from the dinosaur age coming through. All right, next up, this piece right here, which already got sort of unwrapped. Dun, 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 dun. This piece here is a big old centipede. Nice. This is a very clear centipede. Let me see. Clear centipede. This guy's at 300. All right, this guy's at 300. Dang, look at that. Oh, he's super clear. Super clear. Nice. This is a centipede from the time of the dinosaurs. Let's check it out under the microscope. This microscope I sell for $7 if anybody wants one. Pretty gnarly looking centipede. Centipedes are like carnivorous hunting insects. They're aggressive and they're hunters. They're very, very good hunters too. Very fast. And sometimes poisonous. Ooh, I wonder if that's his eyes right there. Kind of looks like you can see his eyes and his jaws, but he's like upside down. Oh yeah, I think that's his eye right there. Crazy legs on this guy. All right, that one's at 300. Next piece. Next piece. Let's see. This is my newest shipment from Myanmar. The biggest and best shipment we've ever gotten of insects we've ever gotten. Oh, another feather. I think this is at 400, and this was, pro tip, this was my supplier's favorite piece of this lot that they got together for me. This was my supplier's favorite piece. It's also at 400. Double feather right there. Just slightly oxidized. And it's very clear and easy to see. Oh, that's a good one. It's just really clear and easy to see with the naked eye. So this is my supplier's favorite one, or one of them, and I'm liking it too. Pretty dang nice. Just a little bit of raw at the tip, so you can see that's where the feather reached the tip. Let's microscope this one. So the feathers, like I said, we got to discover how to tell the difference between dinosaur feathers and bird feathers, because the world does not know as of yet. Ooh, these feathers look very different than the other feathers we got. I can tell you right off the bat, it's definitely a different species than our last feather piece. Because look, guys, look, we have 2 feather pieces on the table. They're 400 each. We have this feather piece, you see those guys right there, and this feather piece. These are both feather fossils from the time of the dinosaurs trapped in amber. From the country of Myanmar, 100 million years old. And if we microscope this feather, you can see it looks very different than the one... Oh, actually, this one's not microscope friendly. This one likes this view. This one's very down feathers, and it's very light and fuzzy and fluffy. You guys see that? A lot going on, and it's like thicker and there's more hairs. And then this feather, which was my supplier's favorite. They definitely look like different species. Okay, before you go, you caught that? I know, it makes sense, right? Fluffy and fuzzy, fluzzy. That's a fluzzy feather right there. All right, so we got 2 feathers on the board. Our museum grade insects in amber are growing very quickly. All right, next piece up. This is a big one. SU1. Ooh, the second one looks like flight feathers. Interesting. What's the difference between flight feathers and other feathers? All right, next piece up. This is a big one. This one's got a snail. I think I got a good deal on the snails. They're 300 each. Yeah, there's 3 snails and they're 300 each, and this one's really good. There is a snail in this one. Look at that. That's a beautiful snail fossil. And it looks like a big like tarantula molt of some sort. Maybe a blade of grass, but some botanical inclusion for sure right there. A snail. That is a snail from the time of the dinosaurs. Some more botanical stuff. Okay, okay. Our collection is growing fast today. Something weird over here. Anthony, yes, I can see. You said what an amazing snail. As long as you didn't say anything else I missed, because I wouldn't be able to see the ones I missed. And that last one from this bag. Dun 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 dun. Boom. All right, what's up with this one? What's going on with this one? Okay, Anthony, I see. You don't want my take to not show. Yeah, for sure. So, this one, what's going on with you? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Big, beautiful insect. He's got a cool sheen to him. But I don't know if he's going to show that well on camera. This guy, let me check my price list. This guy definitely, he's got an interesting thing. He looks like he you could really see the flow lines glooping him around him. Zero, yes, this is the new shipment, yeah. Hitting this one with the UV. Look at the flow lines glooping right around him. He got caught, this guy got caught in an interesting, it looks like a heavy flow or something. Yeah, he dove face first. He just boom. And this guy, I believe, let me check my prices. Thank you for the gift for the Heart Puff Ambi. This one's at 180. This one's at 180. Boom. Next one up. Okay, let's see. Oh, male rings. Oh, just blue. Are you here? We have male rings that are silver and amber, and they have insects inside. You're here, and you wanted a size 9, right? So let's see. These are also rings and amber from Myanmar. Oh, they're 150 each. That spider alone is worth more than 150. Size 8 on the shy side of size 8 male style, but that's a really good one. Craft House takes this one. Oh, nice. You guys, we have finally found somebody who can make good insect and amber jewelry for us. Craft House, these are 925 silver, but I need to verify with my supplier just because they're not stamped 925. But we have done the magnet test on them. They're not magnetic. They're definitely from a silversmith in Myanmar. And I think they might not be stamped 925 just because he doesn't sell in the international market or something. Dark, you don't like it on silver? I like it. I think it looks great. Craft House, this one's going to you. That's a beautiful spider. Oh, the spider rings are just The bee's knees, I love it. Craft House, this one's going to you. Silver would go better with the darker amber? The darker amber, it depends, because if you want an insect in amber, if it was dark amber, you wouldn't necessarily be able to see the insect. So insects are always preferred in clear, light yellow amber. And yellow amber is considered to be the highest, the AS grade. That's a really good one. Good take, Craft House. All right, next male ring. Brian, I'm sorry notifications don't work. I wish there was something I could do about it. This one seems bigger. I'm gonna size it before I show the insect. This one's definitely a bigger-ish ring. This one's size, 9.75. 9.75. Liv, I haven't got verification from my supplier yet, but first of all, I trust my supplier, and second of all, there is a magnet test because real silver is not magnetic, so that test off the bat is good. Real silver is not magnetic, and then fake silver stuff is, and those are magnets. So that's the first one. Joan, I see you on that take. And then Joan, so this one's going to you, and then let's check out the insect because I didn't even show it yet. But Liv, yeah, I'm talking to him, and then there's like silver testing kits that you can get. Ooh, Joan, looks like you got a clean insect in this one. Oh, it's a perfect little mosquito. It's either a mosquito or like a midge. Or like a non-biting midge. I'm not sure. Actually, I think it's a midge, not a mosquito, which is a cuter, friendlier insect than a mosquito. Joan, good take. So pretty. Let me microscope this one. Oh, I'm loving these. I'm loving these. Oh yeah, that's a midge, not a mosquito. Ooh, super hairy. Super hairy, and even the antennae are hairy. Venus Obscura, the rings are 150 each. They have real amber with insects from the dinosaur age. This is all from Myanmar. So Myanmar in Asia produces amber from the dinosaur age, and we got them putting it in silver jewelry. John, there's multiple ways to test. First and easiest test would be the UV light test, like this. And I sell these UV lights for $17 if you want one. But like, if it's got a glow under UV light like that, so you see how that reacts. If it were plastic, it wouldn't react unless somebody used a UV reactive plastic, but then it wouldn't have the flow lines. I tell you guys the prices. The prices are $150 a ring. Then the flow lines, those little lines at the bottom, no fake amber ever has flow lines. And quite a few other ways, but also you gotta know your dealer. That's me, and I get this all directly from the miners in their respective countries, so you can trust me. The rings are 150 each, and this is a really special batch. This is the first time we've got insects and amber rings. Joan, this one's going to you. Good take. Alina, you're welcome. Thank you as well for joining, and feel free to ask anything you want, and anything you want to take, be the first to comment take or TK on it. Comment TK for take because it's shorter and easier. All right, next male ring. This is going to be the same style as the last one. 150 a ring. They all have insects and amber, but we don't know what insects. Some are better than others, and the last one that Joan just got was a really clear midge. Boom, another one, pretty dang clear. It looks like a fly. It's just a little, let's see what size it is. A little bit less clear than the last one, 7.75. Okay, so they just made me do like content disclosure on TikTok, so I bet our audience is gonna drop off now because I think they're not gonna put us on the For You page for the next 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, clear fly, very, very good rings. Mango Man, yeah, new material. Welcome to the show. We got our Myanmar shipment, and we got our Myanmar shipment, which has museum grade insects, Insects in silver rings, both male and female rings. We're looking at the rings right now. This is a male ring, and they're 150 each. And we got red amber, which is kicking butt. So 150. We just got the shipment yesterday, so this is our second live feed with it. So not necessarily late. Venus, thank you for all the gifts. Appreciate that. Can I see the red inside amber, please? Yeah, out of all the reds, I have a couple on the table here. We got them in smaller ones. I think this one's my favorite. These are at 15 a gram, and I think this is 2 grams. Yeah, 2.3, but we'll do 2. So ABI, Brian, the red price is at 15. I think I'm gonna lower it a little bit because I had to make the price of this batch on an estimate, and I estimated incorrectly. So my price was super low yesterday, but I think 15 might be a little over, so I gotta readjust. Maybe I can do like 12 a gram. I think, but what it looks like to me is that this batch is just gonna get sold like probably less than it should be, and then when I reinvest in the next batch, I'll get proper numbers and pricing. So I'm gonna do 12 a gram on the reds. I'm gonna do 12 a gram. So this one's 2 grams, that makes it 24. It makes it 24. And red amber is from the top of the thing. And then Mango Man, I did get some giant reds. There's one I'll show you. I'm not sure if there's any left, but let me show you. ABI gets this one. Good take. Red amber, like I said, it's from the top of the amber deposit, and it's like the cream of the crop. And Myanmar reds are starting to look pretty dang good. This is our first batch of like a lot of red Myanmar amber. ABI, that's in your cart. Let me show you guys an example of a bigger one from yesterday that was sold probably below cost. Not even, this was a seller's remorse piece. So look at the color. First of all, ridiculous color. Super gorge. And then there's the skin on Myanmar red amber is pinkish. It's very distinct. We can see the same kind of skin on all red Myanmar amber. And ABI, let me search for the bigger ones for you after I just show this piece a lot for a second, because one more thing I want to show you on this piece is that this side, just gorgeous, and it kind of almost has like some coffee characteristics, but there's like, red amber has a lot of cracks in it because that's what the oxidation process does, is it slowly degrades the amber while giving it this red color. And this one's just chef's kiss, chef's kiss. Mango Man, I can't lie, so I don't know if I have one for you. I don't know. Let's search right now. That one's back in its home. Here is our meager box of amber. Ooh. Let's see. This one might or might not be. I think these are, because I'm readjusting my price, I think these gotta go at 3 a gram. So, and this might be the only large one I have left, if it even is a red, and I think I'm gonna have to do it at 3 a gram. Let's see. Let's see. Let me weigh it out real quick just so I can get an estimate beforehand. 51 grams, so we'll just say 50 grams, 150 bucks. That's definitely red amber skin right there. Ooh, looks like a big ice cream sandwich of red amber. A sister piece of the other one. They got a couple pieces off of this one rock. I recognize this already. Little bit, just, oh, it's gorgeous. A little bit less translucent, but also I have all these lights on. It works better in the dark, so hold on. And then Z0, I see you on that. Mango Man, I see you too. 0 is first. Oh, it's beautiful. And some really cool, like weird blue greens. The red skin, it's on the darker side of things. Ooh, the light's 2 different colors there and there. Then that red skin, which is always kind of crumbly. Watch the table. Usually red amber can crumble, the skin at least, because the oxidation is similar to rust. Very beautiful piece. Good take, Z0. It does look like a piece of cake. Medium translucent, but I think, oh, you still get some really good color out of it. This one's going to you. Ooh. Love it. And I think that's our last big one of the batch. Z0, this one's going to you. Good take. Z0. And I think we are going to be getting more Myanmar Reds for sure, because Myanmar Red is like, I think it almost is surpassing Mexican Reds at this point. Myanmar Amber is just crazy cool. Z0, that one's going to you. Let's see, these are more reds, but those are all like 1 or 2 gram pieces. I think these are all reds here. Reds, I think that's an insect in amber right there. Oh, there's a snail fossil in this one. There's a snail fossil in this one. Mango Man trying to find your crying pillow. Well, let me see if I can get more with the next shipment, which should be a little faster than this last one. Z0 pendant size, tons of red pendant size ones, tons of good pendant size ones. Just blue, I did not finish the ring. We have 3 more male rings. And this one with a snail fossil. This one's at 280. It should have a cricket swarm, and it should have a cricket swarm. And yes, I have green. I do have green. This one is at 280. It's a big piece, should have a swarm, and it looks like it has a little snail fossil in it. Interesting piece. So this one's big. Let's see about the, okay, so there's a ant here, winged ant here, whole bunch of stuff. There's a big leg in that, but it's not as crazy as some of the, ah, there it is. Yeah, there's a big cricket right there. Got some really nice teal colors on it. Really colorful piece. A lot of inclusions. Kind of a good swarm. Nothing crazy. And I think there's a little snail fossil. Little snail shell fossil right here. Not the craziest one though. Hey, look, we have 40 viewers. What did I tell you guys? We don't get on the For You page for the last 10 minutes because we got restricted for some audience. Yeah, that one's okay. Let me make a little list because you guys are asking for red, pendant size, green. Do you know what size greens you want? Because I only have bigger ones right now, and they're expensive, but they're some of the most beautiful colored amber ever. Greens, male rings, insects, I think. Any other requests? While we're waiting, coffee, ABI, got you right here. Z0, I have your email address. I remember you purchasing last time. All right, this is a male ring. Male ring. Ooh, it looks like a bigger one. Let's see what size it is before we check out the insect. Medium. No, it's actually not bigger. It's 7.25. 7.25. Male ring. Ooh, a termite with 2 beautifully displayed wings. A little bit faint wings, but pretty nice one. Pretty good inclusion all in all. Nice inclusion, 7.5. That's what it looks like on the finger. Nice. Rings are 150 each. Take to claim. Let's see, we have this ring from before, from yesterday. It looks very big. This one's size 9.75, maybe 9.5, 9.75. And it's got a beetle and a little something behind it. Brian, you don't know what your size is? I think you can like wrap a string around your finger to see. All right, 2 more rings left, just blue. 2 more male rings left. Sonia's bug spray, long time no see. Welcome to the show. All right, this one here has a pretty badass insect. And it looks like size 6.25, small ring, small male ring. Pretty good looking insect. What is that? Probably a wasp of some sort. B+ clarity. Not perfect, but pretty good. Hola, estoy muy bien, muchas gracias. Venus obscura. It says, whoa. And then one more, because I know Just Blue, you're looking for a big one, right? Last male ring of the batch. 150 a ring, and they are silver. Yeah, they're silver. Last one. This one's a lot broader than the other one. Size 9 exactly. 150 bucks, and we have a big clear insect. I think it was a mosquito hawk. It was a mosquito hawk because it has super long legs. Once upon a Rosie, you have not missed the red amber. We have it right here. And that's the last of the male rings right there. That was a damn mosquito hawk or crane fly, but it's like B- preservation, nothing too crazy. But that's still a good insect, you know. So I hope you guys like those. Let's see. Somebody wanted pendant-size red. Who's asking for green amber? All right, male rings. We did that. No size 12s. Female rings. Do I even have any left? We might or might not have female rings. Just Blue, real stunning pieces. We got those coming up. Look, Just Blue. We got two feathers. 400 each. No Dominican amber bracelets yet. 2 feathers for real stunning pieces. These are at 400 each. This was my favorite. This was my supplier's favorite piece of the batch. That's 2 rings right there. I mean 2 feathers. And we have this one, which is very, very clearly a different type of feather, but we're not sure. Oh my gosh, that one looks so good when the light hits it right. It's a little bit hidden, a little bit cryptic when the light's not on it, but when the light hits it right, boom. Let's try that on the other one. Boom. So these are from the time of the dinosaurs. They could be bird feathers. Big inside red and green amber, please. ABI. All right, let's do some colors. Here's another red. So these are at 12 a gram. That's a good pendant piece right off the bat. It's flat on the back and it looks like it's a pretty good color. A little on the darker side, but actually really nicely and translucent. What's up, Jasmine Jazzy J? Welcome to the show. That one's a good pendant. Oh, price on this one. He looks like he's 2 grams. 2 grams exactly, 24 bucks. Z0 takes this one. If you want to make a pendant out of it, I think it's a really good one. Just make sure that you want to leave the back open so light can pass through. And that way it will light up a lot more. Red amber from Myanmar. Z0 gets this one. Good take. There you go. Craft House, you want a screenshot of your ring? Absolutely. Very good ring, I must say. Craft House, that's yours. Screenshot that. Boom. That ring was 150. Let's do another red. Somebody wanted some bigger reds. I think we sold all the big reds instantly. I don't think there's any more big reds, just these more pendant size ones. Raw on the back, polished on top. Women's rings, we might have already gone out. This one's 36. This one's 3 grams. $36 for this one. And once again, super red compared to yellow amber. So you can see the color difference, right? Quite a world of difference. Double feather for 400. Boom. Gosh, so beautiful. And then you want to see green. Oh, woman's rings. Let me add that after. And then I think somebody got the red pendant. So the green. Mexican greens. This is a very holy box. ABI, big greens. Okay, so ABI, do you know the story behind this batch here? This Mexican green batch that I'm gonna show was like the luckiest vein that my Mexican guys ever found in their life, pretty much. They found like a big vein of AAA green amber. This stuff goes at 20 a gram, and it's possibly the best green amber you're ever gonna see in your life. Because it's the best green amber I've ever seen in my life, that's for sure. We got 1, 2, buckle my shoe. That one's medium size, crazy good color. This one's very green, but just a touch paler than the rest. These two are super deep. And I got this one with some more with some weird smoky kind of thing on it. Let's go with the bigger ones because you were asking for the big ones. So this one, quite possibly the best one of the batch. $20 a gram, so the price on this one will be, let me weigh it out real quick. One sec. Price on this one is 19 grams, so it's 380 bucks. So this one's at 380. And if you look, ooh, look at that. Compared to, we'll go with our typical yellow amber. And the camera doesn't do this one justice. The green is much greener than in real life, but then let's double that up with some red so we can start getting some all different spectrums on the camera. Look at that. Green, red, and yellow. The green doesn't look as green on camera, but it's like way greener in real life. And you guys can attest. Anybody who has one of these pieces, like Anthony has one, I know he can attest to that. And then let me show you this one that's gonna be a little bit smaller. And same vein, so same green, but super, super green. The smaller smoky green one, I shouldn't even sell because it's from my personal collection. This one's at $200. And the smaller smoky green one, which has this kind of special effect on this one. This one's 7.5 grams, so 7.5 times 20, that's 150, I believe. This one's got like this kind of like smokiness. KDH, I can try, but I usually don't put aside pieces like that. This one has this weird smokiness going on the outside of it, which is very unusual too, but Mexican amber does that. Mexican green amber, only Mexican green amber takes on, there we go. There we go, you see that crazy smokiness, that like smoky outside? Only Mexican green ever does that. And I think it happens with age. This doesn't happen just right out of the earth. Okay, so that one's at 150. That one's been in the personal collection for years. I kind of don't want to sell it. So if nobody takes it, that's fine by me. And I have a few more from my personal collection with that smokiness on it, and I think they're around the same size. Not sure if I'll let them go, but we can take a quick look. You want to see some more around that size, around the 150 range? Add 500 enhydro. 500 enhydro. What's up, Chaos? And feather. Okay, so I think that's the greens. That's it for the greens. So back to the insects. Nice. Okay. You guys ready to open up another bag of museum grade insects? Oh, wait a second. 500 enhydro on the list? That's this one for sure. I already know for sure that that's this one because this enhydro was very big. This is almost definitely. Is it 500 enhydro? Yeah, 550. This one's at 550. enhydro, 550 for sure. ABI, take the 150 green. I think that's a very good choice. That 150 green, that smokiness to it is like super special. So ABI, this one's going to you. This one, honestly, I think this has been in my personal collection for like 5 years or something. This has been like the example piece for green for quite a while. And I think it's in my book. ABI, I don't know if you read my book, A Guide to Amber, because I wrote a book about amber. I think this is actually the example piece from the book. So you probably want to read that. And in case you didn't know, or anybody else didn't know, green amber is made by sapling trees. And when a tree is fully established, it begins to produce more yellow amber. So green amber can only be made at the very beginning of a tree's life, and only small amounts of it because they're smaller. So ABI, this was going to you. Actually, you already got that. Mexican, okay, so Myanmar, Mexican, green. How much for the book? I think it's the $10 on my website, and you can download the PDF on the website. Yeah, I think it's $10 for the PDF on my website. Keith Sturgeon, any release info, time frame on the poster? ABI. I think for the book, it's best to just go to the website and download it. Unless you want me to share it with you on Google Drive. I can do that for you. And then you could just send me $10 or I can invoice it for you if you want. If Google Drive's easier, I'll share it to you. Otherwise, I think the easiest way is to buy it from the website. And then Keith, any release info time frame on the poster? The poster's released. The poster's available. In fact, I have one in my truck. I've been meaning to put up on the wall up here. I'm gonna go do that in a minute. All right, so this is the 550 enhydro. Yeah, the poster is up. Thanks for asking. The official version. We have one right here. Keith, I hope you like it. And I think it takes like a week to ship or something, but we're pretty happy with the poster. All right, I've been teasing this one forever. Here we go. Giant enhydro from the time of the dinosaurs. Oh, this one's at 550. It looks crazy already. Oh, damn. Just Blue takes this one. Just Blue takes this one. Oh, dang. This one's crazy. There's something. Okay, ooh, we got to close up this one. There's like Dash'em. This one's. Okay, got multiple bubbles. See, there's the big one and the small one. And then there's something see this little thing in here, that dark thing? It's going to move. Watch. I think it's like a solid object inside the enhydro because it moved. Nice. There. Oh, and then it let off some of its own bubbles. Whoa. That is a big, solid object inside the enhydro. I think I've seen one of these before in Myanmar amber, and it's kind of like, I think it's like crystallized or like salt kind of crystals that seems to happen in Myanmar amber. Good take, Just Blue. Oh, there's another thing right there. So, oh wow. So these are raindrops in amber. When you have water in amber, it's because it was a rainy day back in the dinosaurs' time, and the raindrops fell hard, and they pitted the amber, and they left water inside of it, and things like that happen. Okay, it's a little too deep for this microscope, but it's great. Oh, that's a good point. Meow Mix says it's brackish water because Myanmar amber was from a forest close to the coastline. So there's a lot of salt water involved. And yeah. Okay, let me write this one down for you. Just Blue. Very good take. Just Blue. Myanmar enhydro. Video for sure. For 550. Very good take. That's a crazy enhydro. I didn't even look for other things in the piece too. This is a very strange formation here. It looks, oh sorry, it wasn't focused. I'm not saying it's a mushroom, but it sure looks like the form of a mushroom. But you know, mushrooms are a natural kind of formation in nature. Secondary colors. Oh, lots of blue. Lots and lots of blue. If that was Dominican amber, that would be like a good grade blue. But like I always say, in Myanmar amber, nobody seems to care if it's blue. In Myanmar, they're like, oh, blue amber, yellow amber, it's all the same price. In Dominican, it's like blue amber is crazy expensive, yellow amber is normal. But in Myanmar, they're just like, oh, blue amber, whatever, you have it, you know, good luck. So that's an interesting thing. I think, oh, such good movement on this one. That's crazy. Dang. This one was $550. And we're opening up very big museum grade ones. Online, this would, if anybody was selling this on eBay, they would have put $2,000-$3,000. ABI, I do have cheaper enhydros, yes. I have more Dominican enhydros. Enhydros are much more rare in Myanmar amber. I already wrote it down. Siesk, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Carter Bennett, your pieces got there. Nice. Do you like them? All right, so Just Blue is going to you. And what I was saying is enhydros are much more rare in Myanmar amber because Myanmar amber is way, way older than Dominican amber. Myanmar amber is 100 million years old. Dominican is 20 million years old. So we get way more enhydros in Dominican amber. They're much rarer in Myanmar. And this is Myanmar amber. And it's a huge piece. So very special. Very crazy enhydro on this piece. So good job. Good job, Just Blue. That one is in your cart. Divine Forecast. I'm glad you like it. And what else did you guys want to see? I know you want to see more insects. So I might as well. More Myanmar, please. All right, I think I'm gonna do one or two more and then take a little break and come back and we're gonna do our full live stream. Anthony, are you here? Yeah, Anthony, you are here. I see your comment. Dun, 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 dun. All right, this one, let's see what it is. Small piece. Small piece, hopefully a big insect. Oh, oh, good snail. This one's at 300. This one's a snail in amber from Myanmar. This one's at 300. Pretty cool snail. Ooh, nice. Thank you, Divine. Appreciate that. Oh, and an insect leg. All right, so we got some snails for 300. We have two snails on the table now, I believe. I'm just gonna jump straight into the next one. Straight into the next one. That's a good point, Anthony. Snails are very transparent in amber. Amber has the effect of like making things transparent sometimes. Oh, beautiful fern leaf. The red with the scorpion, ABI. We're just gonna keep opening them until we find it. Beautiful fern leaf. This one I believe is at 300. Let me make sure. Is there a spider as well? Because I have a fern and a spider for 250, but I think that one's just the fern. Oh, if it's not, then it's at 180. Oh, this one's at 180. Yeah, very good botanical inclusion. This one's at $180. Boom, super. ABI, the red scorpion's at 700. Super blue and green. Also, Jason Lawrence is gonna accompany us for our second live feed today. Jason's gonna come back because he had a lot of fun here yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna take an hour break. Bring up the poster. Boom, that one. Let's do one more and then it's break time. All right, guys. So one more, and I'll be gone for an hour and then come back. Boom. This one's a very small piece. Very small piece, so it better be a good big insect in here. But it's also, the small pieces are the best for jewelry. Keith, the new poster wasn't? We will investigate that in a sec. Aha, a scorpion molt. This one's a cool one. Let me see, small piece but cool little scorpion molt in it. Oh yeah. Let's see. Price. Scorpion molt, 300. This one's at 300. Small piece and it's a molt, but it is the full scorpion. Ooh, almost the full scorpion. Maybe its hand gets cut off a skosh right there. This one's at 300. And then yeah, for anybody who's new here, all is available for take, and I ship on Fridays. Dang, good molt. Good molt. It's funny that they're hairy. The stinger has hairs. It's a great stinger. And then there's one of those crustacean boreholes right over him. This one's at 300. Oh, look at his little claws. I didn't know that their claws had little ridges like that. When we go live, mods, please text hee hee ha ha to make sure they get it. Thank you, Anthony. That claw right there really steals the show. If I can just get it in focus. Boom. Good stinger. This one's at 300. There's a mollusk borehole. The red scorpion ABI, maybe. That one cost me a pretty penny. I did a lot of negotiating in this lot. Some of them cost me more than others, which is why the price is so different. All right, one last piece before we take our actual break. One last piece. Dun 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 dun. Huh? I don't see much. Ah, there it is. Interesting one. This one also has a feather. Interesting. A little bit on the corner, like a little bit harder to see the feather. The feathers are at 400 each. Right away, I can tell you the other two feathers on this table, I like them more. I'll just be honest with you. I like the other two feathers more. Doesn't mean, if you like this one, you can still take it. I'll do 400 or best offer, but I think the other two are honestly a little bit better. But nice preservation. You know what's crazy? I honestly recognize this from the other previous feather. I think I'm almost recognizing the species. Hee hee ha ha. There should be one or two, maybe even 6 feathers, according to my notes. I don't know if my notes are wrong, but if there's 6 feathers, it'd be 3 more. So we have these 3 here. The scorpion, Josh Jant. You ready to take the red scorpion for 500? I'll thank you for the offer, but I'm gonna wait until it unveils itself to see. And you can still make me that offer when it unveils, you know, but it unveils at 700 or OBO. Because I paid a lot for that one. This thing is hyped. This one's the stinger is really clear, really nice. It's a scorpion molt, not a full scorpion, because he's very see-through. You can see no organs inside, no nothing, just thing. So scorpion molt, pretty good piece. That's at 300. Oh, I can't stop myself. I just can't stop right now. This is so good. Red scorpion starting at 7, yeah. And then all these prices, I will say OBO on all these prices. Ooh, beautiful. Not even a fern, that's just a regular plant. What do you just call a regular plant leaves? Probably was from a flowering plant, aka an angiosperm. Amazing preservation. Super blue once again. Great positioning. And that would be beautiful in jewelry. The red scorpion, 550 now. I'll take it. ABI, I'm gonna take you up on that. I'm gonna take you up on that. I'm gonna take you up on that. You're welcome. Oh wait, did you guys, it's one scorpion. ABI, I'm taking you up on that. You know, I read, that offer really reminds me of a fable that I read once. And the moral of the fable was like, take the offer when you have the chance because you never know what tomorrow will hold. So when you made me the offer, I thought of that fable. I wasn't sure what to do, and I thought of that fable, and the moral of the story guided me to say, ABI, I will take your offer. And then so Myanmar red scorpion at 550. That one's going to you whenever we find it. ABI, that one's already yours. And then this plant one, this plant one, 180. Yeah, this one's at 180. Z0, it's still, the red scorpion's still wrapped up somewhere in one of these boxes, in one of these bags, so I can't show it to you until we find it, but it's in here. This one's at 180. Yeah, and I will say that red amber, like the scorpion that ABI pre-claimed, red amber typically does not have insects in it. Red amber typically does not have insects, mostly because red amber is much more delicate and it crumbles. Like, something I'm kind of seeing / theorizing is like, say underground you have a big piece of yellow amber like this, right? Theoretically. And this piece of yellow amber is close enough to the surface so it can get oxidized. If you want like a AAA red piece of amber from something like this, the whole outer layer, when it gets oxidized in red, it just crumbles off. So you lose a lot of amber in the oxidation process because the outer layer will crumble and then the inside will have more color. So it's like big raw amber shrinks a lot more. So because a lot of it is crumbled, all that is lost. And you get less insects because of that, because yellow amber would have had more usable amber for insects. Hope that makes sense, you know? But generally, red amber does not have insects, so it's much more rare. Red is from oxidation. Blue amber is from settled smoke. Green is from saplings or plant inclusions. All of those have little asterisks. We're gonna have to do one more. I know I keep saying I'm going on break, but we're gonna have to do one more. All right, I promise you guys, this is the last one of this live feed. Museum grade Myanmar insects. Dun 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 dun. Oh, dry centipede 180. I already know the price on this guy. No, 150 on this guy actually. 150. We got 2 dry centipedes. So that inclusion, you see how there's a huge difference between this one and this one? This one's very full body and this one's very transparent. That's what you call dry. It's still a crazy good inclusion, but the dry is not as impressive as the full one. So the big centipede I think is at 300. 300 and 150. 300 for this one, 150 for this one. And they're different species of centipede. Behold, guy, the good spider is still coming, and the good spider I will not take any pre-sales on. A lot of people ask me. Venus, thank you very much. I'll be back within the hour. Just take a quick break, grab a soda or something. So 150, 300, and that's gonna be the last one from this feed. I'm gonna take a break, come back, and see you guys in about an hour. Invoices coming out tonight, okay? Invoices will not be ready right now, they'll be out tonight. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in just a little while. Adios.